Hello, everybody, and welcome to the CX Live Dialogues. We're delighted to have with us today William O'Neill, the General Manager Middle East for Qualtrics. Welcome, William.
Hi, how are you? It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here. Pleasure to meet you all.
It's a pleasure to have you as well. Now, William, what do you see as the main challenges that are driving, the transformation in the CX industry, especially with the rapid pace of digitization that's happened post-COVID?
Yeah, it's a really good question. So I think we see three main challenges. So ultimately, or firstly, should I say, utilizing the unstructured data. So there's so much feedback across call center logs, social media, and chatbots. But brands don't always have the capabilities or means to essentially, act on that and tap into that. And then secondly, we're looking at like turning that feedback into action. So brands are drowning in data, but turning it into CX improvements is another challenge. And then the digital transformation piece, internal and external. Many organizations are well on their way with transformational projects, but cost cutting and efficiencies essentially won't really deliver long-term results.
Certainly. Now, when we talk to a lot of the CEOs and CX heads in the region, one of the things that we understand as being quite a bit of a challenge actually internally in the organizations is the access to a lot of unstructured data at this point in time. And I guess with the number of channels of engagement that are being used at this point in time to facilitate that interaction with the customer, often only 2% of feedback is in the structured data or the survey data that companies are able to gather. Why is it important for organizations to tap into that remaining 98% of unstructured data that is in social media and call center logs and various other ways and means by which it is being captured?
Yeah, it's a good question, and it's absolutely essential. So customers are sharing what they think about your brand across multiple channels, but it's considerably hard to tap into. So from call centers to social media, there's conversations happening about brands where they're either not aware of it or they're just ignoring it. So world's experienced leaders are using Qualtrics AI and machine learning tools to analyze 98% of that data to uncover those trends and opportunities that are in the market. And what it actually does is it enables brands to be able to be first movers, I think is the best way to put it, and create experience for products or services before rivals or competitors even understand that there's actually a need.
And that's quite vital actually in today's day and age. As you rightly mentioned, it first of all gives you the first mover advantage, but also at the same time, it helps build the customer retention and loyalty, which is obviously quite important as well. Now, given the context of what we just spoke about, how do you make digital transformation beneficial to customers and of course your own employees?
Yeah, so digital transformation is a key priority, as we've seen over the last couple of years, specifically in the Middle East. It's really important to understand that this can't just be pursued for purely, cost-cutting reasons. It needs to be in the service of customers, understanding what they need in person in terms of solutions, and it needs to make the lives of employees easier when they're serving customers, and it will help them serve customers faster and more efficiently. And analyzing on both structured and unstructured data enables you to understand friction and the issues that arise within the digital transformation projects.
Now, as a platform, Qualtrics is very well known to be an agile platform for customer experience improvement. Can you tell us a bit more about this? How agile is it and how does it work to improve CX?
Yeah, so our platform enables you to connect directly with customers and gather that solicited feedback, as well as tune into conversations already happening across your social media and as we mentioned before, your call centers. And within the Qualtrics platform, XID enables you to build unique profiles of your customers, recording every interaction essentially that they have with you. And then finally, Xflow enables you to turn all of that personalized CX data, automating these actions based off of certain triggers.
Certainly. And I guess that's how companies can obviously go ahead and do a lot of more personalized CX, which is becoming the norm towards trying to create the micro moments and trying to create the hyper personalization that brands are looking to leverage. Now, last but not the least, how does Qualtrics distinguish itself from other players in the market?
Yeah, it's a very good question. So look, I don't think it's a secret that Qualtrics created and are the founders of the XM category, the experience management category, connecting employee, product, brand, and customer experience all together. We're a single system of action that enables you to engage with customers directly, as well as analyze that social media and call center data. Our world-leading natural language understanding tools, and you may be aware from our recent acquisition of Clarabridge, they help you uncover trends deep within open text. So ultimately, our platform enables teams across organizations to take action on feedback and make customers' feedback central part of everything that they do.
Certainly. And of course, William, you'll be there at the CX Live show to talk to all of our, industry colleagues and counterparts in more detail about the advantages and also how you've helped other brands benefit from leveraging the platform. So we look forward to seeing you there and for you to be able to share many more such case studies and give us a bit more in-depth dive into how Qualtrics can be leveraged by the organizations.
Yeah, look, 100% looking forward to it with the Qualtrics team. I'm going to be there on site and looking forward to meet all of our current customers and all of the great attendees that you have scheduled.
Likewise, William. Take care till then. Bye for now.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.